Beautiful, beautiful thumbnail. Mathematics. That's what I'm doing right now. My bad. I'm... It's all... Hey. There we are. Help with math? Nah. I just needed to calculate the thing. Because I changed the thing. Stock market news. If you have stocks, you can now get your full payout as the stock market is closing soon. Make sure to get your full payment before the shop closes. They have at the moment. Probably don't have enough for the payouts. Action. What's up, Stepan? Welcome. I need to... set coins. Can I do this? Is it okay? I forgot an equal sign. My bad. Are you deleting our coins again? I forgot the equal sign again. I forgot to make a space again. Isn't this market manipulation? How many is that actually? It should be 99 million, right? 100,000, 9 million. Okay, I think that should be enough to get out the payouts. Okay. I'm not taking away any coins, you're just getting coins. The next time coins will be deleted is a far, far, far away future. You're cheating yourselves in SB. You know what, if I already have people here, let me put this away so that you can't see the coin amounts that are going to get. We have here Thibaut, the money amount that you're going to get. Exclamation point, gift points. Right, you know. Thibaut, Batid, Alano. Plus, I think that's how you do it. Number, this number. He is done. Aurora Bora is not here. Cody was here, I think. Exclamation point. 43 plus this number. Kubera flesh. Okay, Cody is done. Stepan. Oh, Stepan. Was Stepan here or am I just imagining? No, Stepan is here. Gift point. Stepan Asi. Plus this number. Stepan is done. Arte is also here. Arte der Lull. Das okay. Arte is also done. Which leaves from the Kubera people Aurora Bora, Marokat, Ruby. Ruby's not here. He's not here. And Haku. And then I get to buy so many stocks. Why is Charlie here? Pate, you had 11 Kubera stocks. 11 Kubera stocks at the end of the payout were worth this number. That is because I had I equaled it out with other things, where I had in every other thing I had 16 chapters to read, and so the end calculation for the stock market was basically the last rating I did for the chapter, and that rating times 16, and then that number that I got out of that times the last stock market value the thing had. But everything was 100% assured to be positive. So basically, if I open up the stock market thingy, the last week where I read before going to Japan, Kubera was worth 3,300 coins. Then the last bunch of chapters of Kubera I had read, I rated at 68 out of 100. So, the calculation was... recontextualize the huge donkless numbers. So I basically always said, like, because I don't want 100, I then divide the number by 2, so I had like a 34, which means a 1.34 increase on the number. But it's not a 1.34 increase, it's 16 times that, which means that the 3,300 that Kubera was worth got increased by 21.44. Meaning that at the end of this stock market situation, one Kubera stock was worth 70,752. This mouse is too complicated to me. Wait, I can check out, but everybody. Thibaut had 10, Cody had 5, Stepan had 13. Yeah. You can calculate it by yourself. Aurora Bora has 8, Marokat has 3 waiting, Ruby has 13 waiting, and Haku had 14 waiting. But the thing is, Haku did not only have Kubera stocks. Haku had a lot in other stocks as well. And I just want to say, because he did the thing of going into every stock one time, and he got a Lookism stock while it was cheap out. Let me just tell you what one Lookism stock I think was worth over 500,000. Yeah, one Lookism stock was worth 592,832 coins. So Haku, all of you have a lot of coins, but Haku is actually a millionaire. Okay. Okay, everybody. I was expecting around 40k coins. This is not technically inflation. This is because I wanted you guys to have a lot of coins. And considering, like, if we get to the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint thing, which I will work on. I'm working on it every week. I'm working on it more and more so we get to it. You guys need to have a lot of coins. Because to recontextualize that, if you haven't watched Brewery, if you haven't watched my ORV streams, that's an update for you guys. I still need to work on the prices for the items again, because they are currently not up to date with what I want them to be. But if you look at, ignore these things, because these are just standard items. But if you want to, like let's look at an S grade item. I don't know if that price is correct, but I have an S-grade item here for 37,000 coins. But I also have an S-grade item for 125,000. I think I have it in... this is my ORV work stuff. Yeah, I have it here. Basically, if you look at the ORV work stuff, F-grade items cost between 1 to 999 coins. E-grade costs between 1,000 and 1,099. B-grade 2,000 to 4,999. C 5,000 to 24,999. B 25 to 49. A 50 to 99. S 100 to 999. SS 1 million to 2.5. And triple S over 2.5 million. Those might need to be 10x'd. You cannot really see it because of... Let me pull it more in the center. These are the prices that I will probably leave it at, because I feel like these are fine. These are the ones that we worked up to. The ones that are in that document at the moment are not up to date, so I need to readjust the things in the document together with the prices that I have here. But basically, you guys having around 1 million coins means that you can buy, like, at most one S-grade item. So all things considered, you guys have a lot of coins. But if you really want to give a constellation, if you really want to give a player an incarnation, an S-grade item, or an SS-grade item, you're already going to be completely out of coins again. So that was why I made everything increase that much. Didn't miss any Kubera, I was rushing, lol. Hey, Haku, you didn't miss any Kubera, but you're going to get your coins now. Oops. Wait, let me make sure that I can give you your coins, Haku of the Tubes. Gift coins, Haku of the Tubes. Plus, where's Haku? Haku is the last one here. Number and this number, then this number actually. Afterwards you can follow with this number, and then you have the Konami code. Is this correct? Yarn this digit. Okay. Nah, Haku only has over 2 million. Haku only has over 2 million coins, okay? Haku only has over 2 million coins. Come on. Who do you take me for? A gorillionaire. I've invested everything I had twice, lol. You got the full 2 million. Performance of a diversified stock portfolio. All the life lessons you can learn from watching Pyro streams. Always have a diversified stock portfolio and you will turn out to be a Pyro coin multi-millionaire. You can't even buy an SSS grade item. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can show that Haku as well, because this is not ORV spoilers or anything. This is not as far as he has read. The prices for the ORV items that I've worked up basically is this here. So even with your 2 millions, you can buy an SS grade item basically, and then you wouldn't have any coins anymore. I'm almost caught up to ORV anyway. Yeah. And with me, with the work stuff, I'm not caught up yet. But I basically said the Heart of the Ancient Dragon, which was bought by Anna Croft very early on while Doctor was still in the Ichthyosaur, that is worth 1.5 million. That basically is the most expensive thing Haku can buy. I think that's also the most expensive thing I prepared in this list so far. Actually, no. We have the Infinite Dimension Space Code that Doctor got after he won against the Disaster of Questions. Same for the Black Flamefinger Gloves and the Sylphid Jump Boots. But none of these are actually in the price range that Haku can currently afford. Yeah. Now that the stock market is closing and everybody is getting the coins that they deserve, that means that we need to develop some other sort of way for you guys to earn more coins. I mean, you have earned enough already. We're going to go gambling. Yeah, let's do that. Next time we go gambling. Actually, let's see. I gave myself 99,999,999 coins. So, how many coins do I have after I gave you everything? Okay, I still have 95 million, okay? I still have enough coins to give out to all of you. Would the code even be that expensive if it's mass-produced? It's still a high-grade item. Mass-produced does not mean cheap. Or are you telling me that none of the Gucci items are mass-produced? To bring a real-life comparison to that. But we're here for Omniscient, we're here for Kubera. So let's get into Kubera reading now. I gave you their stuff. So can we invest the Gorillions we got into the next stock market? Will the prices be adjusted for inflation? Fair point, yes. Will our wallets get shrinkflated? Nah, I think our next event is probably going to be some sort of gamble event. I think my next event that I'm going to prepare is some sort of gamble event. Maybe something with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero or some other game. Maybe some sort of gambling. Yeah, that we ended on Yandere Utah moment. Gamble, gamble, let's go gambling! Oh wait, actually, I have a funny video for that.
I get your money! No!
Oh, that's very loud. My bad. I'm turning it quiet. Hello, Ruby! Ruby. Okay, now that Ruby is here, I can give Ruby coins. Where's Ruby? There. Okay. I don't care if you see it, because we now have already established how many coins everybody is getting. Gift points. Ruby, 1254 plus 919,776. But I missed the Star of Kubera, but you didn't get bar yet, it seems like. Gimme. Okay, then with that is Ruby's done, so we're missing only 2 more Kubera readers. Look at you guys, having enough coins to live for a few weeks. Okay, we're reading Kubera now. Not even a million, Sag. All things considered, you're still going to need a while until you get to a million if you're watching. So let's see how the next gamble event is going to work out for everybody earning coins. Maybe some of you are going to be poor. Damn, it's crazy. I can see your Sag Frog in chat. I did not expect the Sag Frog to appear in chat. It's wild. I did not know that was possible, actually. I think the bag fell off around here when we were climbing up the cliff. Oh, she plunged the sword in her shoes there. So Lise. Lady Lise. Is it just client-based 7TV? I think it's like a truffle, if you know what that is. I think it's something made by Ludwig, but I was not sure. The genes are going to shine. So Lise, you're taking off your shoes and leaving the sword behind. Are you keeping all of your clothes on? You're keeping all of your clothes on. I don't understand. You'd be under here? Under where? Brought to 2.5 million. Ah, thank God I found it faster than I thought. I'll just throw this away and get the bag. Ah, where's it going? Jeez, I'm running out of breath. If I miss it here, I may never find it again. Cannot happen. That's my dad's relic. It's something we really need right now. If I lose it, then... Is there anything you do right? You are useless. No, I've got to get it. I need to get it. Shh. Asha? Why are they just taking their shoes off? Like, you're diving down here. I would understand if you wouldn't care about it and would just leave your shoes on. But why are you only taking your shoes off? Did freaking Currygum just want to show the grippers? Currygum just wanted to show the grippers, right? Currygum just wanted to show the grippers. Lee's casually lifting a huge rock like it's a can of Coke. That's just Lisa we know. It's not even surprising me. They were magical clothes. Magic clothes, man. But they're not magic shoes? They got full magic clothes, but not magical shoes? Asha, why did you stop me? The bag was right there in front of me. If I had gone a bit deeper, I could have gotten the... You normally swim in shoes? If I were to rush, maybe. Can't risk a foot fungus. Damn, look at that slap. Dramatic slap. Do you really want to die or something? Hit me back if you feel this is unfair. No, I don't think it's unfair. It's my fault I lost the bag and I couldn't even get it back. I think it's the bag I'm angry about. Is it not? Then is it because I left before you finished talking? No. Then because I made your clothes wet? No, that's not it. Why do you only think like that? I'm just a burden. Or I forget what they were doing when this all happened. Maybe they were inside. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Everything is my fault. I'll do everything you say. So Asha, don't hate me. She's such a broken girl already. Like, all of the emotions just kept on building up inside her for a tiny little brain. And, like, the bean brain, the freaking 1 centimeter brain, it just cannot handle all of these negative emotions. Don't leave me. Pt.2. Huh? Does this mean you're forgiving me? Whatever you do, watch what's going on around you before you do it. While you were only staring at the bag, you passed the checkpoint. That means we've come outside a closed space. We need to go back for the checkpoint in order to get back. But since the checkpoint is already underwater, we can't go through it. We need to go through another checkpoint to get on the top to get back to the city. I see. Things have become complicated because of me. That's what made you angry. I said that's not it. She has 2 neurons keeping her ears attached to her skull. Poor Lise. But we love her for that. Idiot main character is one of my most beloved main characters. Unless they're 100% idiot, they also need to have some sort of reasoning. Like, Lise is not only an idiot. Forget it. Whatever made me angry, let's stop wasting our time talking about it. We're already outside anyway, so we'd better find a way to take care of that thing first. That thing? Don't tell me, you mean... Must be joking me. It looks huge, even from this far. How are we going to take care of it? Something is odd about the water flow since earlier. You really realize that you are being swept here really fast, along with the bag. Really? It must have something to do with that Shura. I'm sure that the water is being drawn towards that point to be consumed for some reason. Is the Shura drinking the water or something? Drinking? Well, yeah, you can put it that way. Lise, Star is my favorite. Gosh, she's my most beloved innocent gaslit goofball. Lise. Gosh, Lise is my favorite, most beloved innocent gaslit goofball. I get that. Kubera has a lot about gaslighting. It has a lot of mysteries, but it also has a lot of gaslighting. Probably, if we can block the flow, it will inflict a huge amount of damage on that Shura. Stopping the flow? We need to bring Run here? Paint it. It's impossible for a human to block all this much water anyway. Then, God fighting over there is the only one who can do it. He's the strongest of all gods of fire. Although he is being summoned by a human at the moment, he'll still be able to evaporate the ocean temporarily. Kurigum gaslighting us or characters gaslighting other characters. I mean, both. Both seem pretty good. Oh, Pyro, don't think it's only the characters that get gaslit. Yeah, it's Kurigum gaslighting us readers and also the characters gaslighting each other. But wouldn't he already know it, since it's something he knew? We know? The water didn't start to flow fast from the beginning, and there was no big change on the surface. So he wouldn't know unless he goes into the water. The God of Fire doesn't like going underwater. Problem is, how we'll manage to let him know about this. Me, I'll do it, me, let me do it, Asha, please. Shall I go up somewhere high and hang a banner? A banner? There's a more certain way than that. He's so cool. Agni's also very much on the top list of my character here. What do you mean Kurigam gaslighting us, Ruby? Kubera has always been a romance. So romantic. Don't you see the BL romance between Agni and Papa Smurf right now? It's such a BL romance. The first set... Wait, is the first one at the top or the bottom? I forgot what the statement was. How did it work again? Ship names top and bottom. Ship names are not only to show... Yeah, okay. Top first, bottom second. But it's not always like that. Sometimes it's just a shipping name and it's not even thought about top or bottom, but normally top first. I would say this is Agni Gandava. Agni Smurf. Our Kim's boy toy. I think this is Agni Smurf and not Smurf Agni. Yeah. If I had to say anything, Agni Smurf. Probably. This is good. Relief must be asleep or something. Her vigor is recovering much faster than earlier. Shall I wait for a bit more for it to be recharged? Then start my attack. Ah! What's that? Is that a magician trying to help me? Is that Lise? Did Asha just literally push Lise into the air, very far in the air? Having such strong faith is all good. It's dangerous to interfere in this fight, lady. Ah, Agni, I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to interfere, but someone just threw me up in the air, so, well, Idioty Smith? Hey. I never knew the order of AXB meant something. Yeet! Mark application of Bhavati value. I'm surprised that Lise even noticed that this is Idioty Smith. I was sure that she would be like, have we met before? Like, uncertain at first, but she actually realized it immediately. Or it's like, she is still uncertain because it's a question mark, but yeah. Yes, Stepan, actually it means something. It doesn't mean something all the time, but if you're like deeper in the shipping community, there are people that really care about the order of what you say. Fated reunion. It's been so many chapters. We continued. Would you like to know why I'm fighting while putting my life on the front line? I will tell you the answer. It won't be the answer that you would like to hear. I had no family to protect, even from the beginning of this path. Nor did I have the obligation for revenge. Despite all that, my fight still goes on because protecting this name is my duty till the end. Okay, so that is future Lise talking. Let me read that to be careful. The funniest thing is, if she was wrong, she would be just calling the god of fire an idiot. It is true. I will tell you the answer, but it won't be the answer that you would like to hear. So why are you fighting the front line? Why are you putting your life on the line? I had no family to protect, even from the beginning of this path. Yeah, because I guess if we're reading this like this, even future Lise doesn't know that her mother is still alive, which is interesting. Like, that is still probably the biggest mystery in my head, which I want to know how the village managed to survive. Because I don't think it was a false reading that said nobody died. I think it's the truth, and somehow Lise's mother is special enough to be able to rescue everybody. And they are hiding somewhere on a different planet. Hiding somewhere in the God realm or Shura realm. But I am not entirely certain. Calling the god that rules hell an idiot is not the brightest idea. I had no family to protect with, even from the beginning of this path. Nor did I have the obligation for revenge. Yeah, because you just didn't need to do it. You wanted revenge. Despite all that, my fight still goes on because protecting his name is my duty till the end. After she probably learned that her name is... I mean, she knows that the name is from God Kubera, but after she knows, like, the value of the name, and God Kubera told her more and more about the importance of the whole situation, like, a lot of her personality must have changed. Must have gotten a lot more serious. A false reading would be such a lazy way out of that mystery. Yeah. By the way, it's hard to tell because this could be a lot of different Shuras. These could be Garudas, these could be a lot of other ones. But technically these could also all be of the Chaos tribe. These could all be part of Utah's tribe, and something could be going on there with Chaos Tribe Utah against Lee's. You disappointed? Because it's not to save many lives, other lives? No. Then you must have known already what my answer would be. But who is she talking to? Like, that is the big question here as well. Who is she talking to? It's not Asha. Asha would not ask something like that. Run was with her for a long time, so Run would probably know a lot about what Elise is about. And I don't think it is... You could argue that because this no here, maybe this is in Shura tongue. Maybe this is spoken in Shura tongue. And Elise gains the ability to talk in Shura tongue, and this is like Utah talking in Shura tongue. So it could be talk with Utah, but it could also be somebody completely different. Frozen Tears 9. Idiotti Smith? I mean, I'm sorry, you look exactly like someone I know. Maybe it's rude to say that he looks like a human. Of course you're much more handsome, but it's just something about you feels like, I mean, no, I guess my eyes are just stupid. I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, Agni, the water down there is... Thank you. Anyway, Agni, the water down there is being drawn towards the Shura, so I need to stop it. Yes, that's it. You already knew. I just noticed something I hadn't seen before in these scenes. Perigom with the endless foreshadowing. Yes, you guys and what you realized by rereading over and over and over again. Nope, I didn't. I just found out. Thanks for telling me. He was able to read her mind, right? With the ability from the gods that I forgot the name. What was it? Precognition? I don't think it was precognition. Is it insight? I bet I noticed the same thing, lol. Let's see. Will I be able to stall sometime if I evaporate the water till the end of that side? I guess that won't stall even a moment of time since he's not going to stand there and just watch. Just throw me towards the woods over there. I probably won't die anyway since I'm so durable. Your body may be durable, but your heart is all torn into pieces. I managed to soothe a little kid's heart who was crying like she had lost the whole world. Yet, I wonder what she had gone through during that time. Crying even harder than before. Inside, yes. We were talking about that topic before too, lol. Yeah, the same thing. Guys, you are on the same boat. I mean, he doesn't hide that he is the same person that Elise was talking to back in Kali Bloom? No, it was not Kali Bloom. Was it? It was not Kali Bloom. I'm pretty sure it was not Kali Bloom. Are we in Kali Bloom? Word freaking hell, what is the... Atera? Are we in Rindhello? No, we're not in Rindhello. I remember those names, but I don't remember what city was which. Ooh. He is very empathetic. He is not only able to see, like, with insight what they are thinking, but he is also able to understand these feelings. Which I don't think is something that that many gods are capable of. I think Agni is probably the god that is most in tune with the humans, most able to understand their struggles and to like empathize with it. It was in Atera. We're not in Kali Bloom now. We're now in Kali Bloom. Okay. Keep crying only from the inside like that, you may eventually forget how to cry for real. So just cry out loud. Cry if you want to. No one is gonna say anything about it. All the bulked up pain. It really was you, Idiotti Smith. See? What a crybaby you are. You must have been holding it to yourself for so long that you couldn't even shed tears. You're only 17, yet your heart is so torn. You must have no one to share your sorrow with. Ugly cry. I wish I could buy you a mushroom skewer, but this isn't the right time for it. Look, I'll tell you this one thing, so that you don't feel too lonely. Although your life will be rough, there will be someone who will stay with you until the end. These freaking long yaoi fingers. I don't know who these yaoi fingers belong to, but... Who is that? Well, probably someone who cherishes you very much. I need to look at Asha's fingers, if Asha has the yaoi fingers. Because Asha in her own way cares a lot about Lise. As we saw in the interaction they had last chapter. Well, probably someone who cherishes you very much. cherishes me? I had no idea. Could it be? Who it could be. So many options, even for where I am. Okay, Nell. You're an all-star. Okay, Nell. I've got to check out where you're using all this water, Gandava. Zoom. Look at him. Not even family headless. I'm sorry. Actually, I think he is... I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. By interaction, do you mean slapping her so hard it drew blood law? But it was to show care. Yes, it was quite hurtful with this slap, but it was shown to be used that Asha cares about Lise and does not want Lise to do stupid things. Consuming the water had something to do with his shuralization after all. Something's a bit odd. Water appeared after he took Shura form. Something like this wouldn't be required for shuralization. Well, taking Shura form here is irregular in itself in the beginning. Anyhow, this is my chance. Before he takes Shura form again. Ooh, look at him. All icy. Bang, bang, bang. Freaking rays of judgment. I love how there's still like these, like I don't know if it's tails, but like these ice parts on his back. So he did return to his human form, but he still has like these icy spikes growing out of him. And it seems like there's still like the blue part. I don't know what exactly the blue part is, if that's also like part of his Shura form, but it just looks so cool. To be continued. He evaporated all of the water in an instant. He's indeed the strongest god of fire attributes. Even in his summoned state, he is still powerful. Gandava could have been able to prevent the water from evaporating if he were in his normal state. Seems like he has some trouble due to taking the Shura form, which is forbidden here. I'm sure it has damaged him permanently in some way. That mean we don't need to be cautious of Gandava anymore? Correct. Even his unique transcendental skills are sealed by Taraka, so... I find it so funny. Tagara is always like, yeah, we don't need to be careful about them anymore. We can throw them away. I don't care about that person anymore. Let's throw them away. And it always turns out that these people are still, like, very much dangerous. Tagara is almost never right. Basically, I don't know if she was ever right about any of her predictions. Like, she loves to make predictions. She's like a freaking reaction streamer. She always makes these reactions to something and says like, yeah, I predict that this is not going to be a problem anymore. And it's just always wrong. Saga is always wrong, yep. Piper. Welcome, Piper. I hope you had a great time. And a great day. Also, welcome, Royal. Have a great day. It's only going to get better from here on out. Saga's just too full of herself. Man, I wish she was too full of myself. She was even wrong about a Kubera being in Atera. Was she though? I mean, Lise was there, right? So she was not wrong. Wait, no, Lise, did Lise already leave? I don't know. I forgot. Lise was gone by then. Damn, Pyro. Yeah. He was too late. Okay, so the whole fight happened when Lise and Asha already left. Yeah, makes sense. Otherwise, why wouldn't Asha be fighting together with them? Yeah. He wasn't really wrong. The info was just delayed. Just like the German train system. Rumble. And still used it. I thought Taraka sealed it. It surrounded the city, but Asha managed to slip through. What a slippery Asha. Whew. Is it never sealed? Am I mistaken? If he had that skill, why did he pretend to be so weak all along? Is that a unique transcendental skill of Gandava? It's still that destructive even in its current state. Yes, it's called Frozen Tears. Oh my god, title drop! Woo! Yeah, baby, that's what we've been waiting for. This was all about. Woo, yeah, baby, frozen tears. Gandava can only use it when he's crying. It's much weaker than it was when he was the strongest, but we still need to be careful of it. Once you get hit along with considerable physical damage, it alters your mind so that you can't fight anymore. Alters your mind? Will the kind of attack work on God Agni as well? No, a mind-altering transcendental skill would never work on a 5th Zen god. What's more, current state of Agni wouldn't be damaged even a bit. Dice from hype. I watched Jetlag where they play huge games in different countries and the German trains always seem to hit. We love ourselves good German train. Then why would Gandava use the transcendental skill now? It indicates he's not mentally stable at the moment. Or maybe he's back to his soberness, that he doesn't wish to live anymore. Hey Sagara, I got a good question. What now? I heard you released the half that I caught. What if the half goes and tells everything to the humans? Oh, she got caught? She got caught off screen? That's crazy. Poor girl getting caught off screen. And just remember her running away, not her getting caught. What possibly can that half go and do now? That... eh? The reason I ordered you to follow that half was because if the humans heard about what was going on, it could reinforce the city's protection, which would make things difficult for Klosh. But the situation has changed, right, Pingara? That's right. It looks like Klosh and the others entered the city the moment Gandava broke the closed space. See? We don't even need to take part in this fight anymore. It was a bit surprising to see Gandava transform, but we have nothing to worry about anymore. Let Gandava and Agni or anyone else fight outside the city however they wish. Idiots. Well, still, it's here to let the half go. Why? Do you want to eat it? No, that's not what I meant. I thought Sagara would say, finish her. Sure, so I was a bit surprised. I'm just asking to find out if Sagara has some other intention for it. Indeed, you're pretty sharp. Whoosh. Yeah, Kurigom says this in the blog. Part where Hura caught Par didn't seem so important, so I only mentioned it in the passing. It's not because I don't like Par. Aku in shambles. Wait, so Kurigom does not like Par? Or do I need... Like, it's not because I don't like Par, and then the hehe makes me seem that this is like, that Kurigom actually doesn't like Par, but I don't know. The Par in these scenes were all just in the bonus chapters too, right? Just me who streams keeps pausing. We have... No, we have... no. We have reached a part of the stream where my connection is apparently wanting to act up again. Of this. It's been a long time since he got hit by the skill. Wait, Gandava, are you weeping? And you are really crying, huh? Man, those tears are frozen. Want me to melt them for you? Hey, save your strength. My priestess has quite an amount of vigor now, so... Oh gosh, I told you it's no use, Gandava. Seems you can tell me anything just like last time. I get it, so you could at least stop inflicting damage on the humans. The gods summon on this planet, I'm responsible for their safety. If you continue acting so aggressively, I'm afraid there'll be no choice left for me but to kill you, Gandava. Yes, do it. In any case, I am... If your daughter and your tribe who love you. German internet crunchy AF. Send me the bucketfuls of internet from Romania, I take it. I actually think it's part of my village situation and not necessarily... I mean, German internet also is not that good, I heard. But I think my village is not helping either. You can't just give up on your life here, so... Well, I was wasting my time, huh? Zoom! You know what? All the other gods were so eager searching on ways to kill you. I had found a way a long time ago. Very well, that's good news. You should have killed me earlier. However, I kept it a secret and tried to keep you alive by even distracting the other gods. You really think I did all that just to keep our rivalry going and to have a fair fight? Well, that's not it at all. The reason I kept you alive was solely because of Minaka. Because of her, the merciless Gandava had become benevolent, just like his wife. I thought it would be better to keep you as a king rather than having someone else become the king after you die. Although you are pure evil, I thought you would deserve an opportunity to repent and change yourself. Kartoffel internet. You're so right. Oh my god. I think you picked it up either from Chiara or Cecilia. You must have. From either of those two. I don't know which other German speaking VTuber would talk about that. And if a long period of time passes like that, I dreamt maybe someday we would even stand alongside. That would be such a cool team up. Funny, isn't it? You and me alongside? How funny for me to dream that. You can also see that he's turning into Blackfire mode. Pretty sick. One ISP here has a gigabit offers in the most remote mountain villages. Well, not good. German train's not good. The German language not good. Is there anything German that's good? I love my bread. We have pretty good bread. Also, like, yeah, bakeries in general. If we talk like Döner Kebab, also pretty good. You could argue that that's Turkish, but the thing is, the Turkish, like when a lot of like workers from Turkey came to Germany, it basically also became partially like German food, because while it is originally created in Turkey, the mastery of it was done by the Turkish people inside of Germany. Doesn't Romania like weirdly have the best internet in the world, or the largest IT sector or something like that? Used to have the best internet, not anymore, but still in the tops. Celia always says Kartoffel computer, yeah. Potato computer, the very bad computer. She and her love for a Kartoffel computer, she doesn't want to give it up. My computer is not even bad, it's just my internets. Technically, I am like, if I were to say my download is promised to be 1000 Mbits, so 1 gigabit. But my upload is promised to be 50 Mbits. There's a huge discrepancy because for some reason Germany doesn't care, and from the promised 50, for some reason, in the last, like, over all of April, before that I didn't have these problems, because remember, like in my other streams, like last year or sometime before that, I didn't have these kind of problems. I don't know what was going on. I just never had these kind of problems. But now for some reason I have them. I don't understand what changed. But for some reason since April I had like that, instead of the 50 promised Mbit upload, I'm only getting like around 10. Which just sucks ass. I also don't have like fiber optics. I have like the thing before fiber optics, and we're also not getting fiber optics because Germany is not paying for it. And me and my family talked about it, and we were like, we're not going to pay like so much money to get fiber optics. Basically, our internet infrastructure developed post 90s, even 2000s in earnest entirely. So it's entirely and completely fiber optics. Like, Germany as its entirety, as this freaking country, should get fiber optics everywhere, should pay for it. But for some reason, I need to pay for it. I need to pay for it so that they open up the shit and plant it. But if they plant it, that's not even a guarantee for it to work properly, because it's Germany. Okay. Funny for me to dream that, when you have no intention at all about such a thing. Ah, no, Agni, I also hope we continued. I wonder if he's going to die. Vishnu, how would have things been if I were not Gandhava? What? There's so many things to take care of as a king. I just want to live happily with Menaka, but everyone wants me to prioritize other things over her. Never wanted to become king. Why must I live such a complicated life? Only if I hadn't received the name Gandhava from the beginning. Then Menaka would have been the wife of Gandhava, which is not you. Stronger power lets you gain so many things, but in contrary, it also makes you lose so much. Yeah, I learned from this Romanian VTuber I watch occasionally, lol. VTubers, our main source of information. There's no such name that lets you have everything. Gandhava. The name makes you suffer as much as the power it holds, but it can also bring you enchanting love, fulfilling happiness, and even friendship that transcends race. Fiber only recently arrived where I live. It does help a lot, especially with upload speeds. Yeah, I mean, if they promised me 500, like, let's compare it. If I was promised, I'm promised 50 Mbit uploads, and I gain like 9, 8 or something like that. And for some reason, the 9 to 8 are not enough for stream. But if I were promised 500, and I still only got like 90 or 80, 90 or 80 is still more than my freaking thing at the moment. Even promise me if I get like top performance. I would take that. But I don't want to pay money for fiber optics. I cannot say it straightforward. My enchanting love is Minaka. Fulfilling happiness is my soon-to-be-born child. And friendship that transcends race is you, right? Yeah, you can put it that way. Well, as long as my family and friends stay with me forever, I can bear with the inconvenience of being a king. What can I do about it if all the good things and the bad things come with having this name? I'm sorry to say this, Gandava, but nothing lasts forever. Everything is only a possibility. What you gain and what you lose. All depends on how you make up your mind. There you throw riddles again. Put it in an easier form, will you? And then they left. You see this future of mine as well? My wife, my daughter, my friends. Having none of them left by my side. My future where I have no reason to live on. Gandava! Wake up! Get a hold of yourself. What? You about to kill me? Why am I still... I know that. You were not able to say anything because you haven't something you watching you like last time, right? So, you can talk now. Transcendental skill Fathomless Fire we are inside. A fire that is bottomless. Even if the one who is watching you have power all over the ground, he can't intervene in this space. Along with me, screaming to kill you out loud. No one would even imagine that we're talking down here. Pyro, how much is gigabit internet there? Here's 8 euro under monthly, right? We're 100% paying triple that, at least. My thing is. No, top telephone buff. I am not finding it. German internet doesn't want to give me. I love how companies advertise speed measured in bits instead of bytes, so they can make the value seem 8 times higher. Lol. It's so stupid. But it's everything. It's always working like that. I think it costs me... This right? Yeah, I think we're paying... It's either... Here it says monthly 19 or 19 euro 99, but after 13th month, because these 19.99 is only for the first year, at the 13th month, so in the second year starting, it costs you 64.99 per month. For the internet that I have! Agni looks so cool in this. I love Black Fire mode. This thing... Even if they promise me shit. I need to look at this later when I'm when I'm not streaming. If you refuse even this last opportunity, I can't go easy on you anymore. So unless you want to fall eternally in here, tell me what's going on before my patience runs out. Why are you being so merciful to me? I've become so weak that even if we side together, I wouldn't be of any help to you. Seriously, just say what's happening. Are you a mute or a Rakshasa? Why can't you talk to me? Sorry. I become so impatient in this state. I need to get used to it. Anyhow, shouldn't waste so much time here, even if my priest still has enough vigor. But tell him, will anything change? Not like the dead can come back. Struggling for so long, for such small hope. Just want to take a rest now. Hey, I said get a hold of yourself! 25 to 45 pounds in the UK, where I am. Almost the same deal, all. Hey Gandava, I've seen countless guys like you. No internet issues at least. The guys who don't want to live, and the other guys who have no reason to live. Their eyes all looked exactly like how yours look now. Seems like something happened to your daughter when she was the only one you've been holding on to. But to run away for such reasons. Don't you think the sins you've committed until now are too heavy? Many planets, including Grassvan, have vanished because of you. Think of all the humans that have died because of you. Do you not feel guilty at all? Not for even one of them? A straight robbery. It indeed is. We need internet, right? I'm glad to see that you do feel responsible for something at least. Do you know why Anastika doesn't have an afterlife and just vanish when they die? Never mind. You should live on for the sake of the human who died and find something that you can do while you're alive. Do you know why Anastika doesn't have an afterlife and just vanish when they die? I don't know. Tell me. There's no rule saying Nastikas shouldn't help humans, right? So... What? Still has plenty of vigor, then why? Ooh, who is there? Who's attacking our little Brilith? Because somebody must have gotten there really fast. There's no way that Sagara got there so fast. You even give me a chance in a situation like this? How big was your heart to do? How big needs your heart to be to do something like that? Can't even compare myself to you. Perhaps if I stand on the side of humans, would it be okay to walk with you? Would it be okay to have a new reason to live? Shura disappears and the water evaporates. Does that mean he's in human form now? Probably. Maybe he's hiding somewhere away from Agni. But how can you recognize an Astika in a human form? Heart tells us as soon as you see the ones that attacked Theo and abducted you. Okay, but they were all in human form, so the Shura that attacked the city must not be one of them. I hope Theo is safe and well. Funny how Agni goes from patient and benevolent to short fuse when he uses that skill. He gets influenced. It's almost a sort of resonance, right? I mean, it's not really like resonance for the Anastika. It's just that, like, depending on the heat and fire he's using, his emotions gets influenced by that, yeah. I think 12 is actually... No, there's 13. Is there 14? No, okay. Chat. We have 2 more now. For me, it's $30 per month for 100 Mbps, 120 for 1000 to 2000 MB. This is one of our new candles. It's supposed to get rid of drowsiness. Come closer and take a whiff. It's quite strong. Jeez! Can't believe the closest fire to Brilith is just this. But what happened to all the fire that should be in the temple? Hey, I think I see someone over there. That a person? Just a minute ago the place was filled with water, and Shuras were jumping all over the place. Seems awfully suspicious that he's walking through there alone. Then let's just fire at him from here and get rid of him. What do you mean? We have to check first. What if he's just an innocent person? Sleeping inside the temple in Natera. Hard to think that someone could reach her easily. Yeah, that's why there's another mystery. Do you know who that is? Was there anyone like that in the gang that kidnapped you? Person. He's the one Theo vouched for. He said that since he didn't get caught at the checkpoint, he's not pureblood and he must be a quarter. They left together to go look for Elwyn, but for some reason he kept trying to keep Theo out of the closed space. He said he had memory loss or something, and there was something kind of sketchy about him. Then there's a chance that he may have been part of the gang that kidnapped you. Alright then. I'll just go for a headshot. Don't be so hasty. He could just be an ordinary person, you know? Plus, he may know where Theo is. You're right. Right now, that guy is our only clue for finding Theo. He was the last person who was with her. For now, let's go and check. If you don't want to, then I'll go by myself. I'll go with you. Me too. Why don't we all just go together? Whether he's on the same side as those creeps or not, judging from the fact that he tried to keep Theo out of the closed space, he's clearly not strong enough to kill Theo himself. It's true. He wouldn't be able to do anything against us with our God Class items. So, are we all going down together? Par, you don't have a God Class item right now, so stay here. If any other sorcerers come from behind, tell them what's going on. Hang in there, Par. I'm sure that Theo's still alive. Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks. Stop right there. I advise you not to make any sudden moves. We're all holding God Class items. Emblem of Fire looks inside. There's no fire! What's going on here? What a scam. Whose side are you on? Are you with those men who attacked Theo? No, I'm not on the same side as them. See? I told you, you almost killed an innocent person. Huh? Then what happened to Theo? We heard that you were the last person with her. Well, please, any clues would help us. We have to find Theo. Looks like we'll have to break his arms and legs to get him to talk. This guy is such an asshole. He's a Gandava, right? But why is he not sad then at the moment? Like, emotional resonance should still be ongoing, right? Should be quite sad. Rest. I told you not to do anything hasty. Wait, or are these snake scales? Is he an Ananta? If you keep this up, I won't be able to Ah! You little... No, it wasn't me! They all got killed instantly. Are you alright, Gandava? Let's. How dare those losers raise their weapons in front of you. Anyway, I'm relieved that you returned safely. I thought there was some kind of problem when you suddenly morphed into Ashura. I couldn't get near you because of Agni, but thankfully it looked like he just headed for Terra. Man, Maruna. You always mess things up. You always mess things up. Right now, Kali Bloom is undefended. I let Sagada handle the rest, so we can get out of here. There's no need for you to stay here. But half woke up and chose violence. He truly, but why? I don't like that half. I'm happy he's dead. And Dava? Thought that we could be on the same side. I'm too filthy to be with you. Too filthy to be by your side. That jerk! I knew it! He was one of them! He took Theo! Par, try to calm yourself. We would get slaughtered if we jump into battle right now. Even one of us leaves the protective field of the Hoti Chandra magic, we may all die. When was Asha here to spectate the situation? My fault. Just blurted out that he may be a clue. Should have at least waited until you got back, Asha. Well, as long as that red man is here, it would be hard for the sorcerers here, including me, to win even if we all attack. For now, we'll keep the Hoti Chandra spell going, retreat inside the city, and defend the land's closed space. Bird Brain strikes again! I think this is the part where Haku embraced calling Maruna a bird brain. He's not wrong. He's really not wrong. What? You want us to go back? Just because of those two? Can't go. The jerk killed my friend. Can't just all attack before they find us. It's not like they're in the Shura form. Don't do anything foolish. Not an opponent to take lightly. But what if he turns into Shura while we are retreating to the city? It's best to kill Shuras before they transform. What gives you the right to order us around Asha? Oh, Lisa's like, I recognize that red bird. She recognizes that red bird, and her freaking god class item of Kubera is also going sicko mode. It's going sicko mode. It's going insano mode. Gay test? Are you straight? Gay test? That's an odd ad. The last part of the arc is really nice. Okay, we're now entering the last chapter. Wait, give me a second. Wrong. I think this Frozen Tears 13. Let me put one standing before me. But Wasn't it just called The Queen and the Bum or something when I clicked on it earlier? I'm so confused. Okay, Frozen Tears 13, let's go. Last chapter of the day. Ah, Agni! Where's the priestess? She's asleep, and no one else has entered the room? No, aside from Aguen visiting a moment ago. Look. Huh? Wait, why are all the candles out? These pills. Those are sleeping pills. Tried to stop her from taking them since they're never good for her, but Belief insisted she had to sleep right away. I look after her, so go and check the other flames in the temple. Okay, sir. Is it the yaoi hands comment? Why is the ad calling you out, Pyro? Why is it calling me out? Like, for real, for real. I talked about yaoi hands once and suddenly it gets adjusted from random mobile game to are you gay test? I even talked about wanting to be inside of Sagara in her female form. That's pretty straight in my opinion. Series has too many characters of X-brained adjectives. Poor Kubera. You could have been killed. Perfect opportunity to kill Brita, but just walked away. Is this a threat? Telling me to stand by her side and never leave the city? Was I interfering too much? Must be more of them aside from Gandharva. There's not much I can do, aside from hoping that Kasa gets here and takes care of the rest. Gets there. Look at her smile as soon as she feels the warmth of Agni's hand. You mean Kali Bloom? A bit far to just fly there, and it only takes around 30 minutes if you use Transcendental Skills Crescent Gate. Wait, isn't 30 minutes already gone by a while ago? Yeah, what is up with Kazakh? Where should I go now? Is there even a place for me left in this world? What do you mean, Gandharva? I don't know what Sagara said to make you feel that way. I'm still on your side, so please, don't say that. What if he and I become enemies? You told me once before. He and I become enemies, that I would become your enemy too. You never specified that Sagara had to be female when you made that comment. She was in female form in that moment. She made that comment about being full of herself while she was a woman. I know, but there's no reason for you to be enemies with him now. You become enemies with him right now. We won't be able to open the door to the Shura world. We wouldn't be able to meet Shakuntala. Shakuntala is dead. Maruna, you knew, right? Can't really say for sure. It's just all the evidence seemed to tell us she might be there. Plus, every time I tried to tell you about the possibility, you stopped me each time. It's like everyone knew except me. Or did I know it too? Agni doesn't specify if he's talking about a man or a woman in the speculations there, by the way. Don't know why official translation chose she. Probably because they said only Aguen visited her, so they're saying that Aguen might be the potential who even is that? I don't know that person. I must know her, but I don't recognize her at all. I don't care if I just got spoiled or something. I mean, these pictures weren't really big spoilers, if anything. I don't remember Aguen that much. Okay. No, this is the king whose only reason for living was Shakuntala. If I leave him like this, I have to keep him going somehow. Gandharva, there are still some of the Gandharva clan who worship you as a king. Your clan which Shakuntala cared for and loved so much. I understand you don't want to follow him and Sagara anymore. But this is the human world, not Shuras. By him they probably mean Kubera. But this is the human world, not Shuras. But if it was Kubera, why wouldn't they say it? It's like there's another player that we don't know. Because if it was Kubera, they could just say it. It's not a secret that Kubera is together with Sagara at the moment. It's the human world, not Shuras. Turn your back on them, it will be hard to survive on your own. But even if it's just until your return to Shura world, it would be better if you were on their side. No, even still, I won't go back to them. But Maruna, I don't want to be your enemy. But to then, here, take these. What are they? They're gloves. I brought them because I thought they would suit you. I just thought it would be a waste to throw them away now. Gloves? You mean they were made by humans? That's right. Still, Gandharva. How could you give me something that was merely made by humans? Gandharva? Got hit by the heavenly tribulations because he turned the Shura form when she was forbidden. Didn't do much, man. Get ahead. She's just Kazakh's daughter. Argwen is Kazakh's daughter. Okay. That makes me remember her more. For some reason, I thought Kazakh's daughter had a different name. Probably still hadn't figured out our position, right? Okay, it wasn't heavenly tribulation, it was other humans. It's okay, all 5 of us are using Hoti Chandra, and in this attack form, he wouldn't have been able to track us here. If anyone's Hoti Chandra runs out, recast it right away. If all 5 of us run out, we're all dead. Anyway, the red one's still unharmed. What a beast. Still, it seems like we killed the green-haired one. He disappeared without a trace. I doubt he managed to escape. Like I said, we should retreat for now, so why... Look, Asha, are you a priestess or an AA? You're nothing. Not to mention, you're way younger than us. Plus, we were just a 5-year-old when things were at their worst. We had to face the great upheaval head on. We have a lot more experience with upper level Shuras than you do. I don't like you, lady. When Lise asked for Kubera's name, he told her that he didn't have one, so something might be going on there. Maruna and Yuta instinctively jumping in puddles and bird baths whenever they see one. I don't like this woman. It's like, you're not even an AA. Like, what do you know? You weren't even there for the upheaval. Like, dude, come on. Yeah, but she's still way stronger than you and is way more recognized than you. Still not too late, so we should all return to the city. Don't secure the defense field of this earth somehow. Everyone here will die. Do you think we don't know that? If this guy's a powerful Shura, then we definitely can give him a chance to turn into Shura form. Don't just stand there pointing out the obvious and attack already. Looks like you don't get it. Please, don't get caught up in this. We have to get out of here now. Why? Why'd I come all the way here? How to sort of return, and then enemies right in front of us. It's my chance to get revenge, Asha. I understand how you feel, but not right now. First of all, you left the sword of return back there. All I have to do is bring it here. You can't just run off on your own. Oh, look how evil the sword looks at the moment. Huh? I should change my glasses or something. I can hear something rumbling, but I can't see what's going on. Well, is our side winning? Which side? Ours. Oh, he's confused because he sees Maruna. I mean, did he see Maruna before? I don't know if... I think he saw Maruna but didn't want to interact with him. But now he's just wondering, am I on Maruna's side? Am I on Lisa's side? Am I on the human side? Random person to the number 5 on the planet. Number 5 magician on the planet. You're nothing. Like, girl, come on. Chapter 21, Frozen Tears, and next chapter, person standing before me. Yeah, it makes no sense that she's looking down on Asha. It makes 0% chance. I hate that kind of thing. I hate that kind of thing where you look down on others. It's also like my complaint in many other stories. She's the best thing and she's better than both priests. Next best thing. I had an Asha joke here, but I can't say it. Uh-huh. Would it be spoiler? This was a good arc. We're going to get Sicko Mode Lise next chapter. So are we going to part ways with Yuta soon? Is Yuta going to protect Maruna and then Lise is going to hate him? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting to see how that turns out. For real, for real. Like for real, but real. I'm trying to gather my thoughts at the... Ooh, it's difficult. There's a lot of things going on. The situation with Agni Mystery, if Argon was the person that did something, and if that also is the reason why Kazak didn't appear. There's the thing of like what Utah is going to do. There's the thing of what Lise is going to do. There's the hope that this woman dies that is talking down to Asha. There's the hope that Gandharva just didn't die because of the random Indra attack, Hoti Indra, I think, the Thunderbolt. There's the thought of what you guys put into my heads now, that maybe Kubera, because he doesn't have a name, maybe he's using a different name or is considered a different person to begin with, maybe. A lot of things. So Maruna rescuing Liagara earlier. I think it's mostly that certain characters are dumb, but by design. After all, there are no good magicians in Kali Bloom. It's a fighter place, right? Yeah. Had such good moments. Love the talk between Asha and Lise, Gandharva and Maruna, Agni and Lise, also good moments. Future events make this arc, next one's some of my highlights of season. Big words, big words. Considered. I think this is our ending spot for today. My internet still hasn't found itself back into a normal state, so it's best to round everything up before it goes even more horribly wrong. So I thank all of you for being here. I'm excited to see how things develop in the future. This arc and the next one are filled with questions to be answered and moments that resonate much later on, to become better the longer the story goes. Ah yes, the day I'm caught up. The day I am caught up and I can say these same things. It's gonna be a wild day. But yeah, for now, all that's left to be said from me for today is... Let's go gambling! Gambling! Oh my god! Even without future events, these two arcs are some of the highlights of season 2. I mean, they are like epic battle arcs with big drama. Pretty good. So, as I said, there are at least like 3 moments later on that each elevate these arcs so much higher level. You guys are gushing on and on and on and about Kubera. It's crazy. Crazy how niche it is. So, let's bring it there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here, for spending some of your time of your day with me. 1.5 hours. I like the ending of the season so much more. So, also to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out. Bye.